Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are still doing FabFitFun spoilers. This is category number 4. This might be the last category because I did start shipping my business, but if I can get 5 in somehow and there's not too many products and it's really easy to do the research and all of this, I might be able to get 1 more in. We're definitely not going to get to 6 because I have a lot of shipping ahead of me. The first product in category 4 is from Sandra Xandra. They somehow merged the one word, at least on FabFitFun where they're doing the spoiler, they merge it into one word. And it is a set of 2 bottle stoppers. One is a chili, one is a lemon. They have a retail value of $46. It is, I did look it up on the company's website, it is hand-blown glass. They actually say there's going to be variations, so it might not look exactly like the photo. Obviously, it'll still be a lemon, it'll still be a chili and a lemon, but there's slight variations because all of them are hand-blown glass. So really kind of special, and I have no idea how they could make that many. They maybe, I don't know if the process, if there's a way to do that process and do multiple at once. I have no idea. The taller of the 2 is the chili. By the way, I broke this in my last video. So the one that I always use, I broke that in my last video. But this is pretty convenient because the color yellow from this to this are the exact length. So I don't have to hold it with my fingers as much anymore. I probably will still buy another one of those, but for now, this is what we have to work with. It is 5.25 inches tall. I'm assuming that includes the stopper because that would be really huge and you wouldn't be able to ever put that bottle of wine into your refrigerator. This is still kind of big. Then the lemon is a little bit smaller at 4.5, if I can get this to work. Like that. A little bit smaller, probably part of this is going to be inside of the bottle. Like I said, this is hand-blown glass, so they do say hand wash only. No dishwasher for this one. I feel like if it was hand-blown glass that maybe I would actually hand wash it, you know. I don't know. I really don't know too much about that process, but the stopper part that goes inside is made of metal. Also, when I checked the website, I did find this exact set, the chili lemon, and on the site it said $45 retail value. FabFitFun, when they spoiled it in their forum, said $46 retail value. It's really $1 difference, but if that $1 for some reason makes a difference to you, there might be a $1 difference. Next we have a product from Maete. It is their Smooth Over Frizz Fighting Treatment. That was Frizz Fighting. Did I say fighting? Frizz Fighting Treatment for $32. Maete is a cruelty-free brand. This is also a vegan product. I believe it was paraben-free as well. They said no gluten contributors. I still don't exactly know how that's different than gluten-free, but I'm going to say it exactly how they listed on their website, which is no gluten contributors. They also had that it's color safe and sulfate free on their website. They have a recycling program as well, and this bottle is part of that recycling program. So you can read more about it on their website, but they have a way to recycle those bottles. Technically, they are recyclable anyway, so you could put them in a recycle bin, but they say that actually some recycling places, I don't know, businesses, don't know how to properly recycle those types of containers, so a lot of them don't get recycled. And I looked into it because I'm a save the planet kind of girl, and so I looked into it to see if this is true, and it is true. There are some bottle types that even though they're made of material that can be recycled, recycling places don't actually recycle them. And even if they have the label and all of that. So how crazy is that? Anyway, I always thought everything I was putting that said it was recyclable, and I was like being careful to not put the wrong thing into recycling, was, you know, getting somewhat recycled, but no, certain types of containers and bottles I guess don't. And for that $32 value you get 6.7 ounces. This one I did find pretty good reviews on, 4.4 stars with 770 reviewers. But most of the positive reviews were about it controlling frizz or smoothing, and Sephora actually has a lot of before and after photos, if you want to go look at some of them, where I could actually see the difference in the photos. I can't imagine that they're paying for all of those people's reviews. I know some people actually say in the review on Sephora that they were given the product for free in exchange for their review. Sometimes you could be a little bit biased, but not with photos, you know, unless they're like doctoring their photos, which really wouldn't make sense. So I do feel like it probably does help with frizz. They did say it was really easy to use. So this, you shampoo and conditioner, then rinse your hair out and kind of like wring it out or dry it out kind of a little bit. And then you put this in your hair for 1 minute and then you rinse it out. So it's not a leave-in treatment, but it only has to be in there for 1 minute. I don't feel like that's that easy. It says like, oh, really easy. And so a lot of people kept saying like, it's so easy to use. I think like a leave-in and just forget about it is more easy than like waiting a minute, rinsing. I mean, you're probably not calculating exactly a minute, but still, it said like dry your hair a little bit and then put it in. I don't know. I feel like there's way too many steps for that, but a lot of comments said it was easy and I've never used the product, so I'm gonna believe them. And there were also several hair types. Like I saw thin hair, thick hair, curly hair, straight hair, like everything. So it seems to work for a lot of different hair types. 4 negative reviews. Most of the negative reviews just said that they didn't see it working or it wasn't really providing long-term frizz control. Maybe like it started that way in the morning and then like it didn't really last. It wasn't long lasting. All of them, okay, I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of them, a lot of the negative reviews mention that they live in really humid climates. So like I live in Florida, like things like, or they say like it didn't stand the test of humidity where in this, like where I live. They didn't necessarily say where they lived every single time, but it sounded like they're all from really humid places. Amika says it works in humidity, but the reviews, I think, kind of make me believe that it doesn't. This product has a lot of the same things in the other Amika products. So sea buckthorn, really high in antioxidants, a lot of antioxidants. This one also has coconut oil, really hydrating, water lily root extract, aloe leaf, so again, hydrating, smoothing, vitamin E in this one, vitamin B5, and I mentioned the other Amika product that it had silicone. Silicones weigh your hair down. That's gonna do some of this anti-frizz smoothing process, but like I said, even thin hair, they were like, oh, it really works. So I don't know, the other one didn't say that. The other one said it was too heavy. So maybe this one has a lower percentage, but it has a lot of the same silicones. So it still isn't silicone free. If you don't use hair products with silicone, then this one's out. It has multiple. The next brand is Thrive Cosmetics, and the product is Sheer Strength Hydrating Lip Tint. And there's 2 shades. One is Melissa and one is Cara. Both of them are a $26 retail value. They're actually Leaping Bunny certified, which includes the entire supply chain. It's recognized internationally. It's kind of like the top of being cruelty-free. This product is also vegan. They say they have no synthetic fragrances. It was paraben-free as well. So I said there's 2 shades. Melissa is a warm sienna, and then Cara is a muted rose, so kind of like a pinker shade. I should put them both up on screen when I say them, so you just saw me cycle through them right now. The ratings on this one are not great. It's 3.6 star average rating, and positives did say it was moisturizing, but that was maybe like 60%, and then the other 30 mentioned drying, peeling, chapped, like complete opposite. So I don't know what pool you would fall in, but it's a risk. It's risky. 1 out of 3. It seemed like 1 out of 3. I think I was calculating it and like tallying because it was kept going back and forth, and it was for every 2 that said moisturizing, 1 said it was really drying. And the reviews were basically completely opposite. They did say it was easy application, like really smooth, easy to apply. It's just like a lip tint. It's kind of like a balm feel, so that was in the positives as well. It was really sheer, so it's not putting a ton of lip color on there. I think that was most of what I saw on there. The negatives were that it didn't have any SPF protection. Oh, there was also positives of how natural the ingredients were. That had a lot of butters and natural oils. There was a lot of that as well. Other negatives, some of it was that it was breaking, like they would apply it and then it would break. That could be some user error, but there were a few that said that. There were also some that really disliked the scent. So it was described as waxy scent, crayon scent, old lipstick. Some people said rancid. I can't remember the description, but those really stand out. Waxy, old lipstick, crayons. Some people also said it was a real natural scent. So that was kind of like in a positive way of saying the same thing. Probably maybe it's just that it's fragrance free and we're used to like vanilla scented lip balms. I'm not sure. But there were also several that said it smelled like it went bad. And I don't think I could have that right under my nose. If something smells like it went bad, I don't think that I could handle that. 3.6 is really low. If you're in the 3s, people only review things if they really love it and they want to give it a 5, or if they really hate it and they want to give it a 1, or if they're told to review it. Like, you'll get this free in exchange for your review. Those are kind of the main reasons people review things. If you're just semi-satisfied, you don't go review something because you don't really have much to say. So if something's a 3.6, it's pretty close to the center. That means almost as many people hated it as loved it. That's kind of a big deal. So I do like other things from Thrive Cosmetics, but I'm not too excited about this one. I can tell you a little bit about the ingredients though. First, it starts with an olive fruit oil that's really nourishing. It's going to moisturize, has a lot of antioxidants, has a lot of vitamins, like all the good things. Then there's some silica, that's going to be a thickening agent, so it's just to make the application a little bit easier. Then you have some more oils. Jojoba seed oil, another moisturizer. Shea butter, another moisturizer. I've told you it's one of my favorite for body. Sunflower seed wax. This is going to sit on top of your lips. It is a vegan wax. It's not beeswax, so it is a vegan wax, but it's going to sit and provide that protective barrier. That's going to help with moisture loss. I personally don't like to use waxes on my lips because they cause this cycle of needing to keep applying, especially if your lips are already dry. If you have really moisturized lips and you put that on there, you're probably saving some of that moisture, but if your lips are already dry, you're really not allowing anything in or out. It's kind of creating a barrier. There's also a mango butter derivative on here that's going to help the hydration last a little bit longer. Moringa oil, another like really fatty, nice oil to provide some moisturization. Moringa also is known to like heal. There's also sodium hyaluronate on here, my favorite form of hyaluronic acid. It is going to pull moisture in underneath the skin and plump from within. You have vitamin E, you have cocoa seed butter, coconut oil, all moisturizers. There's some other oils like grapefruit, lemon, and orange on there. There's some fragrance ingredients, but like I said, it is synthetic fragrance free, so there's not a chemical fragrance. It's just some ingredients that do provide somewhat of a fragrance. And mica kind of gives it some shimmer. There's some color in there. This one is restricted. It is Canada and US only, so UK restricted. The next product is a hair claw. It is from the brand Maete, which I think is an interesting name for a brand that has hair claws, but Maete, and it is their heirloom claw in jadeite for $35. It is this tall here, 3.5, and then actually this is 3.5. It moved a little, so 3.5 there, and then 1.75 this way and probably this way as well. 1.75. For the material it's made out of, it says Italian acetate and then stainless steel. I went to the website to find out a little bit more and just about the brand, not necessarily about the ingredients, but I found more about they're not really called ingredients, right? The materials. I found out more about the materials, that it's cellulose acetate, which is plant-based, and that the stainless steel is recycled stainless steel. So really sustainable mission for this brand. It also said it provides about a medium hold, so if you have really thick hair or really thin hair. I wonder if it'll still hold thin hair if it provides a medium hold. I'm not sure. I've never had thin hair. I've only ever had thick hair. So I'm not sure, but it says medium hold on their website and really no other information other than that. The next product is from Avant Skincare. This is an Avant Skincare moisturizer. I just wanted to show you the size because this is not the exact one. This is the glycolic one, but it's the exact same size, 1.69 ounces for $99. This is a pricey brand, a pricey skincare brand. The one that they have is called Intensive Restoring and Detoxifying. It uses Centellica Cica. It says Centellica and Cica. Centella Asiatica is Cica, so I'm not exactly sure why it says that, but moisturizer for $99, 1.69 ounces. This is a cruelty-free brand. It is also, I believe, a UK-based, London, UK-based brand, so it probably has some EU standards in there as well. I did not find reviews, but we'll talk about the ingredients. First one I see, water. It's water-based. Caprylic triglyceride. Again, I say this every time, but it's if glycerin and coconut oil had a little tiny baby, that's what it would do. They would create capric triglyceride. There is ethihexyl palmitate. That's a palm oil ingredient. It's a palm oil derivative. So some people are really anti-palm oil because of mass deforestation, that this one does contain a palm oil derivative. It has cetyl alcohol and cetyl alcohol. These are fatty alcohols. They help moisturize your cream, also like thicken the cream. What else? Sorbitol, that's a sugar alcohol, also moisturizes. Meadow foam seed oil, this is really good antioxidant. Shea butter extract, you know I love shea butter, I've talked about it already a lot. You have avocado oil, that's really full of fatty acids as well, and vitamin E, that's going to really penetrate your skin and hydrate. Jojoba oil, the jojoba oil actually mimics your skin's natural oil, so it's really good for all skin types. Then on here is Centella asiatica leaf extract. This is known as cica. Like I said, they wrote Centellica cica, which is interesting to put that in the name of a product. They mean the same thing. So Centellica cica is almost like saying coffee beans. I don't know. But it is one of the K-beauty secrets that definitely, this is, like I said, UK based, but it's used everywhere now. But it started as like a Korean beauty staple ingredient for irritation. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps with redness, really moisturizing, kind of anything the other skincare ingredients might do to your face, like retinol, vitamin C, all those things that kind of irritate our faces. It helps counteract that. I see a lot of fragrance ingredients in here. What else? Rice bran wax, that's also going to soften and condition your skin. Ooh, there's allotonin. So allotonin really helps heal your skin. It's really soothing. It also can help, allotonin helps produce new skin cells. What else? Tocopherol vitamin E, full of antioxidants. And sodium hyaluronate, my favorite form of hyaluronic acid, penetrates, plumps from within. Honestly, I feel like I see this ingredient in everything now, so everybody is loving it as much as I love it, which is great. I want it in all my skincare. There's also a vitamin C ingredient in here, so if you're, this one's not going to be as irritating, but it's ascorbyl palmitate. It's a vitamin C ester, and it's going to help with some anti-aging benefits. It also helps with the vitamin E that's already in this product. It helps regenerate vitamin E. I think that's all I want to say about those ingredients. I don't want this to get too long. There was a lot of like colorants, preservatives, other things that don't matter as much, but I think I touched on all the ingredients that do something. In video 3, I mentioned that I thought the anklet was the most expensive item. It is not the most expensive item. The most expensive item is the next one, which is from Maete. It is Bespoke Jewelry, so it's custom jewelry. It's a digital offer, and it is valued at $250. According to FabFitFun, they're going to give you a unique code. This is what they said in their spoiler, and then you will go directly to their website to redeem that code and get the $250. I'm not sure if you have to have a minimum spend to get that $250. I will say they mostly do engagement rings and regular rings, but they did have a separate like smaller jewelry section. The engagement rings, the cheapest one I found was maybe like $650 or $640, but it goes up to like thousands of dollars, and you can customize them as well, right? Then the rings that are just like rings, even just a gold ring on its own with nothing else was $380. Like no jewels, nothing added to it. $380, and then again it can go into the thousands. Obviously it depends how you customize it, but if you're already looking for a ring, this seems like a good deal. There were other jewelry items. I saw necklaces, I saw earrings, and I did find a small item for $120, which is less than the $250, but like I said, I'm not sure how it works. Like, do you have to spend a certain amount to use the $250? I have no idea. Can you get a free item? I have no idea. There's nothing on their website or FabFitFun's website that really describes that. This brand is committed to ethically sourcing and sustainability, so it's 100% ethically sourced diamonds, and then they have a lot of sustainable materials that they use. They are also saying, at least on their website, I don't know if the FabFitFun collaboration will include this, but I assume because you just go collect on the website, that it is all USA made. So that's all for that brand. There was not much more information. That's as much information as I can give you. The last product in this category is from Sarah Labs. It is a cracked heel souffle for $35.95. It is cruelty free. This is actually pretty similar to this size. It's 1.62, this is 1.69, so it's a really small bottle as well. But if it's just for your cracked heels, I don't, like, it's not a full body lotion, so I don't think you necessarily need that souffle. It's interesting how they call it a souffle. I don't think you necessarily need that to be a large size. I only found 18 reviews, and the reviews had 4.9 stars, which means everyone really liked it. A lot of people said, a lot of them said that they really saw a difference. It's only 18 reviews though. You could buy 18 reviews. Any company could buy 18 reviews. I'm not saying that they did. There is no accusation happening here. But it's really low. 4.9 at 18 is not, it's not like, oh my gosh, if it's 4.9 at 100, I would be like, I really believe it, but 18 is still pretty low of a number. But pleasant scent, really nice feel, and they saw a difference in the cracks on their heels on pretty much all 18 reviews. I read all the reviews, so pretty much all of them said they saw a difference. Let's look at the ingredients. So water base, then it has shea butter. I love shea butter for my body care. Glycerin, another moisturizing ingredient. Caprylic triglyceride, another, you know, the baby thing that we've been talking about. Coconut oil, glycerin derivative. It also provides a lot of hydration and moisturization. So the top three other than water ingredients are some really great hydrating ingredients. Then you have cocoa seed butter, a fourth really hydrating ingredient. There's also a couple oils after that. So it has sunflower seed oil. It's a really nice, rich in vitamin E oil. Then it has sweet almond oil. It's gonna soften and condition your skin. And again, this one has vitamin A and vitamin E in it. So after those oils, there's a lot of antioxidants. We have coenzyme Q10, so CoQ10, that is a powerful antioxidant. Soybean oil, another antioxidant. Then there's lavender oil after that, that's calming, soothing, probably gives it some scent as well. Vitamin E, another antioxidant. And vitamin E also is skin conditioning, so you provide some softness from that. Then you have a vitamin C next. It's called tetrahexyldecyl. Ascorbate, and this is a vitamin C derivative. It's a really stable form of vitamin C. It is a fat-soluble form of vitamin C. It will also be able to penetrate your skin. It's going to help promote collagen production. It's really good at, it's also kind of like an antioxidant. After that vitamin C, there's marula oil. That one's really high in antioxidants as well. That one has oleic acid and it's moisturizing. It really helps your skin kind of bounce back. Then coriander seed oil, I don't know too much about that one. Next is borage oil though. That's linoleic acid. So you have some of those omegas in there and that's going to smooth and moisturize as well. Some thickeners, preservatives. All right, so I think I covered what everything does. We're done with the ingredients. So that's everything that was spoiled, but then there's also a throwback item, and that is a past favorite. This is from Swig. Swig is one of my personal favorite brands. Keeps your hot drinks hot and your cold drinks cold, and I take a long time to drink my stuff. So I like to keep it hot or cold for as long as possible. It is like a stemless wine glass. You're probably seeing it up here right now in a rose gold color. And it is gonna be 4.5 inches tall, like that. What's probably more important is how much it holds. It holds 12 ounces, which is their smaller size. Comes with a lid, typically has a silicone bottom so that it doesn't slide around. And it's made of stainless steel, and it is dishwasher safe, although I think they do recommend hand washing it, but it is dishwasher safe, and I always put the lids top rack dishwasher. That's it. Category number 4. Let me know what you're choosing down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you know, we got through as many videos as we could. If I can get to you in 5, I'll see you again, and if not, 4 videos is better than 0. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!